It has literally taken me all 4 episodes of a 4-episode recording session to leave this ridiculous zone. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We are leaving the Forsaken Airfield. I am losing health. I'm losing patience. I'm losing my mind. And it's generally really cold. Because it's The Long Dark. But such is life, and we are almost out of the zone. Once we reach the exit, we will be able to move a little bit more easily and recover a little bit more health a little bit more quickly. Hopefully. Maybe.
It's getting dark out here.
I spent the entirety of the last episode, in case you missed it, realizing just how long the road into the Forsaken Airfield is. And realizing just how silly it was for me to think, oh yeah, I'm just going to go back up and get my Travois at some point. That is a journey. That is a journey that requires a Travois. That kind of a journey is the reason the Travois exists. Here, bring this with you. It's dangerous to go alone. And for the same reason, I had to abandon my Travois at the upper portion of the zone. Much to my chagrin. So I am really low condition at this point. Lower condition than I would have liked to be coming back to the transition zone. But we are here. I can already see signs of civilization. So I'm just going to keep moving a little bit farther. Cannot wait to be inside, get some rest, recover some health. I don't think my clothing is really going to need any repair. I've already done a pretty good job of that. So we just need to get inside as soon as possible. So that we are not, on the verge of dying. Or hypothermia. I have plenty of food. And I believe there should be plenty of cattails in this zone to pick. So if I feel like I've run out of food while I'm regaining health here, which I might need to do for a bit, I should still be able to get some food relatively easily without even hunting for anything. Or I could look for some ptarmigan, which is also a possibility. Oh, don't tell me that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to leave that here. Let me just double check my... I'll grab my water for now. I will leave that stuff. I think I'll grab the rifle. I'll grab the flashlight just in case I need it. We'll grab the revolver ammo. We're going to leave most... Well, no. I'm going to pull that much off. We'll leave the rest on. And let's get the heck inside. Holy crap. That is way too much health loss. Alright, that's researched. That's researched. That's researched. Thankfully, all of those can be used to light a fire if needed. And here's my cooking pot. Hey! Oh, man. Alright, well. Found that again. So, now it's just a matter of resting and regaining some of that condition. I do have the Bannox. Let's chow down on these. Nope, 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 nope. Stop. I didn't mean to eat that. I didn't mean to eat that. I genuinely didn't mean to eat that. And because I ate that, I just regained a little bit of energy, which is going to make it harder for me to sleep. Ugh, that's annoying. I really didn't mean to eat that. Alright, let's pass the time then for like 6 hours. We're literally just going to stay up all night. There'll be a little bit of passive health recovery. What I need is just to stop sorting all my stuff by weight all the time. It's such an automatic gameplay habit for me that sometimes... Yeah, there's some water, Jennifer. No need to complain. I got you. it's just such a gameplay habit at this point. Like, I just keep things sorted by weight, and unfortunately that means as you're eating stacks of things, things will move around under your cursor, and you will occasionally just say, oh yeah, let me eat the next one. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want to eat. And now it's, you know, now I have like next to no potential to actually regain any kind of health. Oh, there's an aurora, interestingly enough. Thankfully, we're out of Forsaken Airfield, so we won't have to deal with insomnia anymore. 47 days, 18 hours, 37 minutes. So the world is almost at its very coldest. Alright, so at this point, we need to pass time for, like, say another 6 hours. It's really a shame that I ate those. I didn't mean to, and that's just, again, potential condition recovery down the drain. It's quite unfortunate. Okay, let's drink some water. Alright, and now sleep for 3 hours. Not recovering a ton of condition from this, but that's just how much condition I lost. And of course now we have a blizzard, so I can't go anywhere, even if I wanted to. Yeah, see, here's what's going to happen. Watch this. Boom. I was ready for it that time. I guess that's one thing that's useful, is like watch the weight of the items as you're eating them to know if something is about to move. Like, here it goes again. So there's a little gameplay hack to keep in mind for you and for me. Just keep an eye on that. No, stop it. Oh. Right as I say it. Right as I say it. You can't meme on yourself harder than that, Hadrian. Good lord. Alright. Another thing I could do to recover some health, by the way, is I could take one of these. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I don't care. Because watch this. Not only is it going to... Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take this. It's going to give me health just outright. But when it wears off, I'm going to need to sleep for 12 hours. And there it is. Let's now get that sleep. Oh, we are somehow thirsty, even though I guess we just got thirsty from waking up. That's much better, condition-wise. Holy crap. All right, let's pass the time for, let's say, 4 hours. Should be good enough. All right, and now I can sleep for about 2. And there we go. It's the beginning of a new day. We've gotten most of our health back, which is astonishing. Well, you know what I didn't do? I don't think I dropped any of the stuff down to cure while I was doing all that. I totally should have. Ugh. And I think I even picked it up too. I did. I completely forgot to drop it. All right. Well, lessons learned. We don't have too much farther to go before we get back to the stuff that we left behind that we could potentially repair it with. I think there were some maple saplings, and if that's the case, then we'll be home free. If that's not the case, then I might have just made a big mistake. Because the Travois could get irreparably damaged here. But I'll do my best to avoid that. Let's put the canister on there. It doesn't need to be there. Let's put that there. Really need to make sure that I've transferred everything off of here that I need to. Man, I really thought I had more fire strikers. I must have left them somewhere else. I feel like I did. I just don't remember exactly where.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Are you serious? Alright, see, now I can actually eat these and not feel bad about it, so let's do that. It's going to give me a bit of a headache, but I don't care. Take some painkillers. Wait. What do you mean it did nothing? Can you really not... Wow. You can't take painkillers for a headache. God, look at this. Look at my vision. From eating that sweet dish. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's step over the Travois. 19% condition on this thing. However, the cave that I need to get to is literally at the other end of this railway here. So a couple of things. First of all, since I'm low on food, I'm going to stop and grab some cattails, because it would be foolish to miss this opportunity after the number of cattails that I've skipped. So they're staring me in the face here. Really? Only one? Only one. Maybe I've already picked some here. Hang on, let's hop across. Aha, here we go. Oh, there's some more. Very nice. Just enough to keep me sustained. Is that a maple sapling? It is. I'm going to grab that. Huh. We are at the spot where I think we... I don't think it was in this series. I think it was in Season 0. But we're at the spot where we killed a ptarmigan finally for the last of the feathers that we needed. Aha! I knew I saw that. I knew I freaking saw a cattail hiding out. The blur in my vision is making it a little bit harder to spot them. But I want to make sure I grab them all. Okay. Back to the Travois. Oh, holy crap. I moved farther than I thought I did. In pursuit of all those. Okay. Let's get moving. I'm only going to lug this thing basically to the mouth of the cave. Oh, I see another cattail there. Maybe even more than one.
I can't feel my feet.
Yep, more than one. I am so glad there's no wildlife, hostile wildlife anyway, in this particular zone. Holy crap. It's such a nice reprieve. As much tension and quality as the wildlife in Long Dark add to the game in terms of the overall experience, I think it is useful to have kind of spots on the map where you can reliably avoid all encounters with wildlife. Now there are probably some acorns here. Yeah, that stem trick absolutely did the trick. That worked out entirely too well. I don't know if there will be cattails here, but I'm going to walk through this area just to check. Oh, yep. Plus, dropping the Travois and circling back to it every few seconds gives me the opportunity to check its condition. 16%. Headache healed. Nice. Okay. Of course, I could be completely wrong about the fact that there's just no wildlife here. Could be. That's a distinct possibility. That would be an unfortunate thing to be wrong about. But so far I haven't encountered any. Alright, so a little bit farther, and then before too much longer I will get to a cave. I think. If I'm remembering at all correctly how this zone kind of proceeds. Distempered flat cars. Okay. I do recall being able to get through here before. No. Come on, game. Are you serious? How did I get through here before? I seem to remember just plowing right through here before, with no problems. Do I really have to do this again? Okay. I guess I do. Although, that cave, I don't... Hang on, what's the condition on the Travois? 15%? Okay.
I'm gonna have to leave some of this gear behind.
Let's pick that up. Slowly figuring out how to do this more quickly. But stuff like this is an exact representation of why you don't want to have the Travois with you everywhere you go, because it just gets more burdensome than it's worth. It truly does. Where is the bloody thing? Did I scroll past it? Travois. Hello? There you are. Alright. Deploy. Okay. I'm just going to drop a bunch of stuff on here. And of course it doesn't help that we are getting cold again while all of this is happening. So I'm not thrilled about that. Okay, there's all that. Now I just need to pick up the heavy stuff, which hopefully I should be able to carry.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Kind of. Sort of, maybe. All right. Yeah, we're definitely cold again and losing condition. Love that. I'm just kidding. I don't love it. I hate it. Alright, let's go ahead and pick this back up. And hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer in that tunnel. I just don't remember there being a tunnel here. I genuinely do not. I remember there being a cave. So it's just my lay of the land on this particular section of the Var territory is clearly still lacking. And I'm very conscious now of the fact that the Travois is on its last legs. I haven't definitively answered the question either of, like, whether or not the Travois actually suffered condition loss while it was just sitting out in the elements. I kind of feel like it did. Alright, so we're leaving the transfer pass. Yeah, this is not at all what I remember. Alright, so it's going to be kind of dark. I'll keep the camera down so that there's a little bit better visibility. YouTube will probably slaughter this in compression. But recording at 4K and downscaling to 1080p does seem, as so many people have said over the years, to be making something of a difference in recording quality. Okay, I need to start a fire. I need to start a fire. I have no choice. I have no choice.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can. You can, in fact, drop some of this gear. Thankfully, one thing I do like is that now we're in a place where I don't have to worry about the elements coming in and ruining my day. And there's probably coal all around me as well. So there's that, at least. Matter of fact, I could probably take a torch from this fire that I just started, walk around, find some coal almost immediately. At least I'm getting faster at moving this Travois around when I need to, as I get stuck on it. Yeah, see, there's some coal. It's not even that cold in here. I don't think we have to go that much farther, though. Alright, so at this point, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to extinguish this torch. I might as well go ahead and get this done before I sleep. So let's do the thing again.
This'll come in handy.
Pick up the Travois again. Drop all of the stuff that is prohibitive of movement. Stand by the fire while we do this. Deploy the Travois.
This
Now we're going to put all that stuff back. I know, my dear. We will deal with it. Okay. Now for the billionth time, I kind of just want to get rid of these matches. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. And the tinder, too. There's some stuff I'm just moving around needlessly because I'm not ever really going to need it. And there's some stuff that I genuinely do think it's smart to, like, offload. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to transfer all these, but then let's go down and pull the broken ones off. There we go. Saplings, the rose hips, the burdock roots. Okay, there's that. Now let's grab the heavy stuff.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
No, you certainly will not. I scrolled down my mistake, and I think I just put something on here that I didn't mean to, so now let me double check. Yeah. Put a torch back on there I didn't want to. Okay. So now we're going to drop those. We're going to drop those. Now we're mostly okay. Let's put that on the ground. Hello. There we go. Got plenty of time. I'm going to go ahead and just burn that coal. I don't care. I'll sleep for 3 hours. You can tell I'm salty, because it's like having to unpack and repack this Travois. At least I'm getting practice at like getting it done. But having to do that while also worrying constantly about how much longer it's going to last is... it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's go ahead and eat some cattails because I need to, and also that will reduce my encumbrance. I'm plenty warm while I'm standing by the fire here. For the record, I quite enjoy the length of this gauntlet in general. Like, as much as I've kind of lamented, oh man, this is like longer than I remember and all these things. All right, I'm still a little bit encumbered. Hold on. As much as I've lamented that, I do genuinely enjoy all of this. All right, I meant to put that tinder away as well. I like the fact that it requires the amount of effort that it requires. I really do. It's just that this Travois is almost down to single-digit condition, and I don't know, by the way, when it gets ruined. Will it get ruined at 0? Will it get ruined at 7, 8, 9? Does it get... is there a random chance that it will break at a certain point? That's not information that I currently have. So I really just don't know. Do not tell me there's no space for a Travois. You lying game. You have to bear in mind that you've got these big, you know, you can't really see them when you're moving forward, but you've got these things on either side of you. I think we have another train car up ahead of us here, if I recall correctly, so this is not over. And I just don't remember, I really, really thought that this part came before the cave when coming from the other direction. So my memory of this was just incorrect. Okay, actually, there's not a train car here. I would be willing to bet money at this point that if I turned around, the Travois would be in single-digit condition here. Let's see. Yep, 8%. I'm starting to be concerned, because it was at 13 when I started walking with it a moment ago. I'm starting to think that I just need to go to the cave and get the stuff I need to repair it. I'm pretty much... yeah, that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to leave it here. It's going to feel a little bit like deja vu. We're going to leave it right there. Most of the struggle, for those of you who haven't picked up the DLC yet, for those of you who haven't played the updated version of the game yet, or who are just watching and haven't played The Long Dark in a while, for the record, most of the struggle with the Travois is on me. Like, it has to do with not... hi, bunny. It has to do with not knowing exactly, like, what are the ideal ways to use this particular tool. And I've definitely learned now. And I think, in some ways, moving the Travois through this zone is always hard. Like, there's almost an argument to be made that you just shouldn't do it for that reason. I don't think I killed the wolf when I came through here, so hang on. Hold that thought. Now we're approaching the cave. I know we are. I recognize this now. There is a wolf in this area, or at least there was in the past. Okay. But yeah, so just for the record, if it seems like, man, this is really burdensome, it's growing pains for me. It's learning in real time on video how not to use the Travois. The Travois is very useful for specific purposes. Like, one example that's come up in the comments a lot is like, hey, if you want to, like, kill a bear and then drag the Travois out, put the entire contents of the bear kill on the Travois, then quickly drag it back to your house, in Pleasant Valley, for example, you can do that now. How frickin' awesome is that? So don't you know, don't let my struggles and frustration with the Travois influence your opinion of it. It's just context. Context is everything, as always. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to get back to this cave, which is coming up here on the left after I go underneath this log. This is truly a gauntlet. Yep. So there will be a cave up here on the left, and this will be a good stopping point for me today. You can see I was here previously. But before I actually end the episode, what I want to do, I want to satisfy my own curiosity, because I know that the channel schedule and like just the cadence of my episodes has been all kinds of, shall we say, wonky for the last month and a half or so, maybe even 2 months. And one particular side effect that's had is like my recall for things that in the playlist weren't that long ago is just not very good at all. So what I want to do is I want to actually go to the other side of the cave where I left that stuff waiting for myself. We're going to pick up some coal while we can. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's tomato soup that I didn't eat. I remember. Yeah, see, exactly. I don't... I need, like, to refresh my memory of some of the stuff that happened earlier in the series, just because it's been longer since I recorded it. But we're getting back on track here in the last couple of days, so that won't be as much of a thing. I just wanted to kind of acknowledge it because it's a bit of a phenomenon. It's a bit of an anomaly. Let's get a little bit farther in here. Nothing there. That's not the exit, but we're getting close. I just really want to know, am I going to find the stuff I need here?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Did I leave all the things that would be required for the Travois behind? Oh, you know what I should have brought with me? Damn it. Alright, here we go. Yep, that's everything. Cured maple sapling, cured deer hide, cured birch saplings. Oh man, all this stuff that I left behind before. There's even stuff to make food here. And the wilderness kitchen, I've researched that. Perfect. So there's a lot here that I left behind on my first time through. A lot here as well. Holy crap, there's so much. So we're gonna have a lot to put back on the Travois on our way back through. But it's gonna be an interesting next episode as I sort of, you know, navigate this challenge. So we'll get back to the Forlorn Muskeg. Almost said Forsaken Airfield again. We'll get back to the Forlorn Muskeg before long, and then we can actually pursue these objectives. So we've already repaired the transmitter in Mountain Town and gotten credit for it, but we need to repair the one in Forlorn Muskeg in Pleasant Valley. And then there are some additional objectives, like investigate signal in Hushed River Valley. Oh, great. So apparently we're not seeing anything this time about the Bleak Inlet, although I do remember the note said something about Bleak Inlet, so hang on, let me just make absolutely sure. I just got to save, just for completion's sake. Lots to do. There we go, save point. In the next episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every day but Wednesday, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.